Guys, it's Sherry. Today we are going to be making a really cute pair of flower wood earrings. So I got these flower blanks here. I did paint them white. All I did was use one coat of acrylic paint. You don't have to really do more because we're going to be covering it up. But I really want to just get it mainly white so when we put our napkin on, white shows and not the darker tan color. So what I have here is a napkin, and you can see they're like 2-ply. So you want to take off the bottom paper here. Just use the front side of it. And you don't need a whole lot of it, but I kind of like to go, all right, where do I want to lay this? How do I want this to look? You know, and get a general idea that way. So I'm just going to cut a little section off here. And I did drill, these did not come with holes, but I did take my drill gun, my little drill here, my hand drill, and I just drilled a hole on each one and made sure they were mirrored as well. So all I am going to do is lay them out, see exactly how I want them. I like that right there. Now I also want to add some different colors in here. So when I lay it down, I can see exactly what is going to be underneath. Like how these flowers are going to lay on my actual wood flower. And I know I want different colors in here, so I'm going to cut a little bit of blue out. And we're going to do a little bit of layering. Now, you don't have to do that. It's by choice. I just think it's going to look really pretty, so I am going to do it. Just grab a little bit of blue. Okay. And then I'll put this off to the side for another project. Get your Mod Podge. And it doesn't matter which one it is. I'm just going to use my mat here. And just put that right on. Okay. And then I will once again make sure my hole is at the top so my earrings are laying correctly. Lay that down. Put another coat of Mod Podge on. And you'll see I will actually go over my pieces, like kind of like over the wood. So this way my tissue kind of gets a little bit hard. So when I go to cut it, it cuts nice and clean. And go right in the middle. And now I'll take my little bit of blue and see where I want to add that. I'm going to add a little bit. Let me cut this. Put that right up here. And then I'll go right over that one more time. Add a little bit right here. I love layering things up because you won't even see that it's layered once everything dries. It just looks like it's supposed to be that way. And it looks really cute and pretty. There we go. Okay, let that completely dry. Next, I'm going to take this one and we're going to do the front and back. So I'm just going to show you this side with how it's going to look with the tissue paper, not tissue, the napkin on it. And then the other side is going to have the washi tape. So I'm just going to show you one side each so you're not sitting here waiting for me basically doing the same thing over and over. So I'm just going to take my Mod Podge, put a little thin coat on that. And then I'm going to take my washi tape and I'm going to start right at the top here. And kind of just tape it down, really. And then I'm going to flip it so all my stuff lines up. A lot of people won't put the Mod Podge on first. I do only because I feel like it helps the washi tape stick better. So it's really on what you prefer. I have done it the other way, but I think it just works better with a coat of Mod Podge on first. Okay, and rub that on real well, and then put another coat of Mod Podge on, and I will put this on pretty thick because I want this washi tape to absorb the Mod Podge. Because the washi tape is thicker than your tissue, so you don't need a lot of, or not tissue, I'm sorry. The Mod Podge will absorb easier into the napkin because the napkin is thinner. So by putting it on thicker with the washi tape, it just gives it that little extra, I don't know, like moisture that it needs to kind of absorb longer. I don't know. All right, so let those 100% dry because when we cut them, we want all of it to be nice and stiff. If it's not stiff, it won't give you a clean cut. So truly do a bunch of these all in one shot and then let them all dry. All right, my pieces are completely dry. The next thing you want to do is make sure you have a very sharp X-Acto knife. And then we're just going to, because these are flower ones and the shapes are obviously going to be tight, we don't want to try to get scissors in there because it's just not going to give you a clean cut. So I just like to kind of go right in the middle here and then just kind of pull out. And then I will take my scissors afterwards and just clean up the top parts. But at least by doing this, I'm getting right into those little edges that I wouldn't be able to get. And then I just take my X-Acto knife and go right in the middle. And this is why you want your glue or your Mod Podge all over the edge, because then it gets nice and hard and you could cut it a lot easier. And then I just take my scissors from that point and get real close and just cut as close as I can to my edges. And you can see I have a little bit areas that are messy, so I'm just going to take my little sander and just clean that up a little bit. Take anything extra off of that. So very, very simple. Clean it all up. And then you'll see I have the back side of this done. Now to give it a nice, clean, finished look, I still have paper here. You are going to want to, well, I personally want to put resin on them because I think it finishes it off beautifully. I know a lot of people don't like to use resin, but I think in this particular case, they're going to make them look so much more prettier than having it just with the Mod Podge. So what I will do is get my little mat here, And then I'm just going to get my resin. And where's my top? Okay, so I already poked my hole through to make sure that my hole is there. And then I'm just going to put a little resin. And I will do both sides. And you don't need a whole lot, but not only will this protect your paper, but it's going to give you a gorgeous shine, and it's just going to give you a nice clean look. Because sometimes when you're working with napkins, you don't have a very clean, crisp look. So I just go around my little opening very carefully. And then you'll see I'm just pulling my resin right to the edge. If your resin is pulling back in, that means you do not have enough on. So you want to just add a little bit more resin, and then it won't pull inward. But don't put too much, because then it just drips and gets yucky. So I'm putting the lighter on to pop any bubbles that may be there. And now I will put this under my light. And when that's done, I will do the back side, and then we'll put these together and we will be done. Once you have both sides with the UV resin on, you're going to take your acrylic marker, and I chose this color because I thought it would look beautiful together, and then just go over the edge. And what I love about these markers is they get right into those tiny little areas there that are really hard to get to if you're using a much bigger marker. So I really do appreciate the paintbrush tip. So just go over your edges, give it a nice clean look. Get your jump ring. Decide which you want for your front and back, and then you place your hook on, and then reclose it. Make sure it's all the way closed. And then you have your earrings. Oops, I did forget my middle. I hate when I do that. Don't forget your middle, guys, because it just won't look complete. I don't know why I do that all the time. There we go. Much better. And then we have our earrings. So those are the beautiful napkins with the flowers. And then you have your washi tape. So lots and lots of different things that you could do. I love doing the double-sided earrings. It just gives it a little bit something different. And then you could just swap your hook and wear them this way if you want. So if you want to have like a fun little hippie night out, you use that. If you want something that's more like out on the town and just enjoying a nice little dinner, you can wear those. I hope that you enjoyed this. I really hope that I was able to give you a new idea or inspire you to try something new. And I will see you all next time. Bye.